he just feels like he belongs in LA. The buzz in the arena, and I've been going to Laker games. I moved here in November 2002. The only other time I felt it at a Laker game like that was when Kobe was playing. Like, this guy has a chance to be Kobe for these guys. And that's the difference. LeBron came in 2018. He'd been in the league 15 years. He belonged to Cleveland. So it's a business arrangement. It was year to year, and it was great, and it's worked out awesome, and they have a chance to make the finals this year. But it was always a little bit of an arrangement. But Luka, what's sitting at stake now for him, not only can he become the face of the league, could he win titles here? Could you get a statue? And could you be one of the big celebrities in LA where night after night after night, people are going to these games to see him? And you could feel the buzz already. There's more celebrities at all these games. The energy is different. And I'm not saying it was bad before, but the energy reminded me of what it was like when I went to that Kobe game. It's the same thing. And you kind of either have that or you don't, and he has it. And it's one of the many reasons why that trade is fucking incredibly stupid.
If I'm not mistaken,
now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Lakers land, what's that word? We back at it. And Bill Simmons, I can't say I agree 100%. He is definitely making some pretty solidified arguments and cases. Can Luka be the next Kobe to these Lakers? I think that's, I don't want to say disrespectful, but I honestly think it's ridiculous. I do understand Luka is 25 years of age. When we talk about a sample size of time that Luka has to be with the Lakers potentially, he could put on a nice body of work, but, he would have to be in those moments. He would have to go through, the trials and tribulations that Kobe went through. That's what made him the Black Mamba. So I really don't think that there's no duplication in that. And, he did make a point how LeBron was pretty much Cleveland and, LeBron coming to LA in 2018. But it does kind of slight LeBron in my eyes, because it's like, you make it seem like LA had no life after Kobe until now Luka, hitting the scene. And I will agree with Bill Simmons on the notation that when Luka came, LA was going crazy. The fan base is definitely excited about, Luka Magic in Los Angeles. So, I don't disagree with that. Luka being the face of the NBA, I don't know. We've always debated, especially here on Lakers Land on our podcast, can an international player be the face of the National Basketball Association? And if so, would that be a good thing? I think that's really an interesting debate. Luka would just have to. I'm not going to automatically write it off. I wouldn't bet on it. But like I said, Joe, it's all about moments and situations when we talk about some of these greatest of all times. And regardless of how great Luka has been on a basketball court and the upside that we see in him as a superstar, Luka still has to go through certain trials and tribulations. Like this little bit of that nasty taste he's gotten in his mouth from the whole Dallas experiment, that's a start. So seeing Luka bounce back, and if he can show resilience from, this journey that he dealt with Dallas going to LA, I think that sets the tone for Luka being a real legend. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to not just scoring and playing the game of basketball, the things that's around that. So I think Luka could definitely make a name for himself in Los Angeles. The game has changed. The business of the NBA has changed. Even though Luka is 25 years of age, who knows how long he'll be with the Lakers? I mean, who would have thought that he would have left Dallas? So I'm not trying to put Rob and Jeannie in that same type of space as the front office of Dallas, but this is a business. You never know how things will play out. I know pretty much we didn't think that Anthony Davis would have gotten traded. But, all in all, man, Bill Simmons, he seems to be very hyped about, Luka Magic in Los Angeles. And, I agree, it's definitely a game changer. I'm just not willing to go that far and say that he can be the next Kobe to Los Angeles, man. Kobe went through a lot and did a whole lot. And Luka will probably go through a stretch where he won't have a LeBron. He won't have the help because Kobe, put in the work without Shaq. And, it took him some time to get it back together back in when he was able to repeat again. But, he put in the work. So we just have to allow Luka to play this game. But I think the chips will have to fall a certain way if we would ever, say that Luka would be the next Kobe to the city of Los Angeles. I don't think that Bill Simmons is trying to say that Luka will trump Kobe or overlap Kobe or anything like that. I don't think he's comparing it in that manner. I think he's just talking about the impact, the feel, the excitement around the city of Angels when we talk about this game of basketball. I don't know. Luka just gonna have to show and prove. But we here for it, Lakers land. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts is on Bill Simmons. And, this whole Luka opinion that he had, being possibly the next face of the league, being the next Kobe. We here for the debate. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.